All right, welcome back to another edition of International Soccer Break. It's our game of the weekend edition. And
Woo!
to help me out with this, you kind of heard him right there. But
Woo!
it is Rahi and Roy. Unfortunately, these are the only guys who I can afford to bring on here. But we will start off. Of course, what was the game of the weekend? That is right. It is Arsenal versus Manchester United. And how did this one go? Well, it went something like this. Arsenal winning with 2 goals in added time. Declan Rice with the winner. And of course, Gabriel Jesus, or actually it's Jesus.
Jesus.
Winning it. So, boys, initial thoughts about the game.
I think if you're a United fan, you have to feel really aggrieved. You thought you'd won this game. Garnacho's goal you thought was the winning goal. And at that moment, I think you're thinking, wow, okay, this is going to be a different year for us. We're going to turn this around and get a big result at the Emirates. And then everything's turned on its head. Those 2 late goals that are out of nothing. Bukayo Saka puts in a nice corner to the back post. United falls asleep. It's a good volley from Declan Rice, decent. But somehow it sneaks in the near post. It's incredible, really. I don't know. Arsenal is a completely changed team than we've seen Arsenal of the years past. They're getting luck when they didn't used to get luck, Roy.
Yeah. What a gorgeous goal that would have been that was ruled off.
That
is so depressing. That offside rule continues to ruin those gorgeous goals. Man, I can't wait for the new offside rule to be kicked in because it's going to change the game. But yeah, super interesting game, extremely entertaining, 2 extremely late goals. But let's address the elephant in the room, or the scared squirrel in the room. Poor Kai Havertz, man. Poor Kai Havertz. This is what a miserable afternoon that kid had. Jeez Louise,
what a whiff.
What a whiff. Flashbacks to when I used to play with you, Rafi.
Yeah, it's the same. I know. But that was a better pass than I get normally from you.
I don't know. I put him right on the ground, no bounce, and you just do the same thing, man. But that whiff was unbelievable.
Speaking of nice passes, I got to talk about Eriksen's pass, man. I mean, what a comeback that Christian Eriksen's had. If you really think about it, but that ball was beautiful, and Rashford's finish was fantastic too.
Yeah, Eriksen's been killing it from dead to alive. Literally, he died and then came back, and now he's a phenomenal player once again.
Incredible.
And he's always had that in his arsenal, right? But he's just it's so nice to see him having success at a big club, right?
Yeah,
it's really nice to see. But and Havertz, the penalty, man. You thought he won the penalty, and then it wasn't a penalty.
And he didn't. And then
that one I've seen given before. Like, I don't know. I mean, looking back on VAR and I don't know.
Too soft. He probably should have gotten a yellow card.
I think he should have got a yellow. I absolutely agree. I think he completely won that. He tried to win that. He initiated the contact, really. It was a trailing leg contact, honestly.
And he threw himself. It was so obvious. And then his giveaway for the goal, man, in the 25th minute. That kid is lacking in confidence so bad, and it's so sad to see. And I really hope, just for his sake, just for the sake of mental health of this player, because he's looking real bad, man. But the rest of the guys, Odegaard, what a freaking signing he has been for Arsenal.
It's another incredible story, kind of unbelievable. Just kind of walling around. He was supposed to be this fantastic youth player, kind of didn't really, make it in the ranks for a while, and then suddenly he's had a rediscovery at Arsenal. So
the expression used, released from the shackles of Real Madrid. That's what I heard on the broadcast, which is fair. He's a better player than we realized.
Yeah.
So very different. Obviously, I think back in the day, this one would have been Manchester United winning it at the end, and I think luck has completely shifted around. It's almost like I guess Man City is really the new Manchester United, but like it's almost like Arsenal in this battle has taken over that proverbial lucky team spot.
The Ferguson Wenger days, this would have been the opposite, right? I mean, the latter years of the Ferguson Wenger days.
It's a mentality, man. It's a mentality. Chelsea and Manchester United have hit this funk where, for whatever reason, when it comes down to a final moment, to a big play, they don't make it happen. They just don't make it happen. Arsenal is a team that's feeling it mentally. They're confident. They're passionate. They're excited. Great coach. They've got
maybe coaching. Maybe coaching has a lot to do with it. Something else, though. Yeah, something else specifically about this game, though. So let's go back to last year. This would have been a 1-1 game because, the goals were scored, the final one, like, it was 10 minutes after the 90th minute. So what I want to focus on for the on-off topic for today is added time actually good for the game? Obviously, if you're a United fan, you would say today, no way. But players get tired. You saw the slack defending on Declan Rice. He just sat there, he was wide open, and he just scored. So on-off topic, is added time good? This extended added time.
Yeah, the real added time. Yeah, no, I think it's good. I think this is an easy one. I'm on side on this one. I think it's good. I think that ultimately the days of faking an injury, of making late subs, of wasting time, the black arts, the Italian way, that's all now less effective. And I think I'm all for it. I'm all for it because I get it. It's a bit shocking to see 10 minutes of added time and for the game to keep going and going. And when your team is up, it's literally excruciating to see that number come up and watch every minute pass by. But it's real, and it's the way the sport should be. Every other sport has timeouts accounting for this time, and this eliminates some of that really, those qualities that are outside the game. I think it's sort of wasting time. I'm all for it. This is exciting, man. It was 1-1. VAR almost made it a really boring draw, and then we got added time that gave us a nice result. I think I'm all for it. Onside.
Okay, so he's onside. Roy.
Yeah, for selfish reasons, I love it. And I say selfish reasons because I think soccer matches, football matches, football matches, they're too short, man. 90 minutes is too short. I love the beautiful game. I hate when a great game ends after 93 minutes. It's just, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. If someone's wasting a time for 2 minutes, that's going to be added on to the end. And we as supporters...
Wasting a time, as you said. Wasting a time.
Wasting a time, yes. We as supporters aren't going to feel as frustrated during the game because we know it's going to be added on. And that's a very beautiful thing. It extends the beautiful game and it leads to crazy stuff like this. I am a million percent for it.
Okay. So here's my chance. I'm against both of you. I think this is offside. I think this is offside. Firstly, okay, look, I would like to see the who's making these decisions and saying this is going exactly 8 minutes or 9 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, right? Now, look, yes, I see the stoppages, but it's become so insane, I think. If you were actually go through and tally up every single little stoppage and be like, okay, now we're playing 100-minute games, right? It's changed the dynamic of the game completely, in my opinion, from that perspective.
I think it's fine. It's 2 watches,
that's
man.
The way it should
2
be.
watches. I think it's less refs' discretion, not more. Now it's the actual time, as opposed to the ref saying, 4 minutes will do.
But how do you know? How do you, do we actually know the nuances of all these calculations and stuff
I'll ask
like
my
that?
buddy. My buddy's a ref in the FA.
Okay.
So
I mean, frankly, that's what I'd love to see. I understand, in theory, that they're telling us this, but some of these things, yes. And then it's okay, players down for a while, right? So when has the ref started his watch? Has he started it as soon as the player goes down? Is he waiting a couple seconds after? I don't know. I mean,
but fundamentally, it's better. Yeah, maybe it's more accurate than it was. Is the point?
Yeah, fair. It's more accurate. Is it good for the game? I don't know, man.
More game, man. More game.
Yeah, and you can say what you want. The first goal was scored in added time, but the second goal almost confirms the result, right? United was given time to respond. They didn't, and they gave up a goal on the counter. Now you have a more clear picture that, yes, Arsenal, won the game, right? It's you've given time to see a result through to fruition, I think.
I think if there's if that corner kick doesn't happen there in 96th minute, it's I don't know, it's a 1-1 game. I don't buy it.
So you would have rather had a 1-1 game.
I've seen games. We have the international break coming up. I've seen games where the favorite team will score in the 97th minute or something like that.
I'm all for it, man.
Anyhow, it's more soccer. That's true. And we always love more soccer / football. So as always, I say it again, keep watching the beautiful game. Keep watching added time. You can now get not only 90 minutes, you'll get 100 minutes, you'll get 115 minutes, you get 120, maybe you'll go 130. Who knows?
We're bang for our buck.
We're not adding any time here. We're subtracting time.